another. I don't want to hear nothing you got to say about that racist stuff. And don't be looking at me on the news hating on me because I'm standing up for somebody that deserves to be stand up for. Get off the man's back. Let him do his job. He's doing the right thing. Back up off him. And Grandma said it.
Now, violent crime, she should have her own podcast, by the way, has now plummeted in our nation's capital after the president deployed the National Guard. Unfortunately, most blue cities and states plagued with violent crime will not accept the president's help. In fact, many of these places are actively working against federal law enforcement, despite the supremacy clause, after Democrats swept last year's election in Virginia. For example, the Commonwealth became the latest state to declare sanctuary status. In other words, they refused to cooperate with ICE. As a result, ICE is now forced to conduct risky operations, including a recent arrest in Virginia of an Iranian national convicted of rape and sodomy. And according to DHS, pay close attention, this is for 2025 alone. 5,400 arrests were made by ICE tied to rape and sexual assault charges or convictions. Again, 1 year. Same year, 2025, 2,100 arrests tied to charged or convicted murderers. 1 year. That's what these guys are doing every day. But many blue state governors, mayors, they don't seem to care. For them, politics is everything. Real life doesn't exist for them. They have security. Take a look at this historic waste spill in the Potomac. E. coli levels are now skyrocketing. Have you heard a single word from the, climate alarmist, ecological, religious cult? Any Democrat in D.C., any surrounding states? Senator Mark Warner lives downstream from the spill, but he's too busy tweeting about ice in Minnesota, to even notice until about 5 hours ago. And in Maryland, where the crisis started, the state's incompetent governor, no rush to fix the problem there either. Take a look.
Any of the three local jurisdictions involved, whether that's the Commonwealth of Virginia, the state of Maryland and Governor Moore, or the District of Columbia, to step forward and to ask the federal government for help and to ask for the Stafford Act to be implemented here so that the federal government can go and take control of this local infrastructure that has been abandoned and neglected by Governor Moore in Maryland for far too long. In fact, it's no secret that Maryland's water and infrastructure have been in dire need of repair. Their infrastructure has received a nearly failing grade in the 2025 report card from the American Society of Civil Engineers. This is the same grade they've received 5 years earlier. There has been no improvement under the leadership of Governor Moore. He's clearly shown he's incapable of fixing this problem, which is why President Trump and the federal government are standing by to step in.
And look at New York City, for example. You have a mayor that wants a 10% increase in property taxes. He's demanding that the governor raise taxes even more. New York City has a bigger budget than the entire free state of Florida. Florida has much better law enforcement. They're ranked 1 or 2 in the best school system in the country. They have better weather, no state income tax, lower sales taxes and lower gas taxes, and better infrastructure. Here's reaction. Fox News contributor writes previous. I guess that kind of leads us to where we are. Blue state, blue city incompetence, and a party now that is standing on defunding Department of Homeland Security, defunding ICE, defunding the police, dismantling the police, no bail laws. A party that seems to have just completely lost its way.
We got into Chubby 2018, and then the other dog I have 2019. And my dog been I got her December 3rd, 2011, so we had 3 dogs from since we got Cuppy. December 2019 and for August 15, 2018. Like, you see, they're Finding Nemo. Nemo, Dory, and Merlin. Oh, I didn't turn myself around.
His car was stolen at City Hall, so he can't even secure his own car at City Hall. Pardon to talk about this, but
if I had a horse, I'd name it Star.
In New York, I'm sure you've heard of that, where they don't know what to do about all of the excrement.
Thank you.
Yeah, well, I mean, people are like, on the screen right now, it's all over. Look at that. It's
Skuzno.
So your new meaning to the idea of playing hopscotch in New York.
Are those your
So
kids?
look,
What
you know,
kids? My
the
dogs?
reality
They're
is
my
that
kids,
when you
yes.
look at one of the reasons Donald Trump did so well in 2024, I went
Dogs
back and looked at
just like
how did he
babies.
do in the top 10 cities in America. You know, he won Dallas, he won Houston, he got
Oops.
47% of the
Scared
vote
the
in
bug.
Phoenix. He got 32% in LA and in New York, but that was actually about 13 points better than Mitt Romney did. He won Hispanic males at 54%. He won black males at 30%. The biggest mover to the Republican Party as a demographic in 2024 were black men under 40. And why? Because think about his message. You hit on it with Ted Cruz. You know, secure the border and protect the American worker. Get rid of cashless bail. Secure the streets. You know, these are the things that are the basic social contract that we have with America. And these mayors, they're not doing the basic
Well, are
job.
Democrats willing to shut down the government over?
In 1958,
You guys already did.
Do what?
73% of the American people, when you
Those
ask them,
the
do you
Demi
trust the
Democrats.
government? It was 73%. Today, that number is 17. And that sewer pipe is one of the reasons why that number is 17. This is why mass migration continues to get worse out of blue cities and blue states and states like Texas and Florida, Tennessee, Carolinas. You see, they are seeing massive growth in their population, and it's helping their economy. It's creating jobs. It's lifting wages and property values. They are just blowing it. This referendum in California, good luck, Gavin. You know, good luck with every billionaire leaves your state. It's going to make Florida, Texas rich. Thank you. Brian Priebus, good to see you, sir. And we'll have you on the podcast. And by the way, the woman we showed you in the video with Donald Trump, she'll be on this program tomorrow. Set your DVR so you don't miss it. All right, we have disturbing details continue about that trans shooter in Rhode Island who killed his ex-wife and son earlier this week.
This
Also
court's
tonight,
is
breaking
25.
a major New York hospital is ending transgender and their youth program and those surgeries as we continue. Stay with us.
She is the queen of our town.
What will you do when the power goes out? Power outages can be unpredictable and inconvenient. But with a Generac home standby generator, your life goes on uninterrupted. Because you'll have power when you need it the most. Special financing and low monthly pay options are available.
Dad's in part of it.
Also receive a free 5-year warranty.
The queen and the three princesses for, you know. They
Oh, did you want me to do that?
Hold on, loudspeaker on.
Okay. Oh, hang on, Andy, so we can put it on loudspeaker.
power up pups and fly guys
I'd rather
and
have
stuff.
you do it. I don't know what's what.
Are you there?
Hello?
Can you hear me?
Yep.
Okay. What is it you need?
Let's just grab the first 1099 and tell me what it is, and then let me look it up here.
Okay.